And
Yep,
we are
yep,
back.
yep.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
up, man? What's going down?
What's up? Listen, we're back again for another episode of Vibe Talk. Man, I'm excited. For those that don't know, I'm the queen of the vibes, the one and only Vibe Queen Strong Jewel.
And y'all already know who it is, the Vibe King himself, Kano the Don. What's happening? It's Vibe Talk. We doing this, man.
We are excited, man. Again, we're back. It seems like the week is going, like last week just kind of went boom. It just disappeared real fast.
Yeah, it's going
You
by too
agree?
damn fast if you ask me.
Man, I'm telling you, I swear, as you get older, it goes even faster. Like, no, no lie. Like, it's a real thing.
All right, so man, like what's going down? Like what your day was like today? Cause my day was pretty chilled. I'm not even gonna lie. I was chilling today, man. I got a lot accomplished though, Got a lot accomplished,
Productive.
but it was pretty cool though.
That's good. I'm glad yours was. Mine was a testing day. Mine was a testing day. But you know what? I give thanks to God. It was still a blessing, and it was still productive. It was just a very testing one today. Woo, boy,
Well,
I
look, I
tell you.
tell you what, we got a live show tonight. I'm excited about it tonight. Shout out to everybody that's in right now. That on early birds, early birds. Shout out to my dog, the one and only Mr. Lawton, big
Mr.
fat
Loudon. Hey,
in
shout
the
out to everyone.
building, and shout out to everybody that's on the gram that may be tuning in, to all our fans. Man, we really appreciate y'all. This is episode
Hi, y'all.
two. Episode two. I don't know if y'all can see us over on that side or whatever, but if y'all can, shout out to y'all, man. We really appreciate
Shout out
all
to
that love.
everybody. Yeah, we love y'all. And just so you know, guys, I can't see who's tuned in and I can't see any comments. Just put the disclaimer up there from early today, just so you know. So if I'm not shouting you guys out, it's not that. Because you know how I am with the comments, right? I always, you know how I am. I always make sure I shout everyone out when I see them. There you go. But shout out to everyone tuning in. Love you guys.
I tell you what though, the love was kind of deep on that first episode. You know what I'm
It
saying?
really
I was
was.
super
I was
super
touched.
excited
Hmm.
about the love that we got, off that first episode. I ain't gonna even lie.
Me too. I was definitely touched, man. Definitely. So love you guys, man. Whether you're new to us, whether you've been rocking out, like whatever, man. We definitely appreciate you guys because what I always say is we can't do what we do if it wasn't for the love and support of you guys. So thank you again. Yeah, it was definitely it was really dope.
So listen, what we got today? What we got? I know we got some stuff lined up, but let's go through I guess the context of this thing here and what we got.
Well, listen, actually, we have to do a recap, right? We shouted out everybody, thanks for tuning in last week. So we mentioned a couple of things last week. So it's actually on my list first. So we spoke about Beyonce with doing the country album. And I said at that point, I didn't know how well it was doing. So I was like, it might not do that well. Who knows? It's actually that track that she has, Texas, it's hit number one in the Billboard. So big up to Beyonce, man, because yeah, there you go. And it's starting a whole frenzy now, actually. And I gotta say this real fast before I do the rest of the list, okay? Where there's a lot of celebrities now who are highlighting independent country artists, black independent country artists now, which is fantastic, man. But listen, that should be happening regardless whether Beyonce did a country song and hit number one. You get what I'm saying in the Billboard? But
Yeah,
congratulations to
but
those artists that are being highlighted though, because it's dope. It's super dope. And I'm glad that they're doing it now because hopefully it will start a trend. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, is anybody surprised that it's number one? I mean, come on, man. Let's just be real. Like,
It's
I mean,
Beyonce.
when you got all of the resources and I mean, of course, I wouldn't see her being nothing else but number one. I mean, if she was doing gymnastics, she'd be a number one gymnastics person, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I mean, I don't know if all her songs have hit number one in the Billboard though, right? Or have they? Who knows? I don't know. I'd have to do my research on that. So, but yeah, good point. Definitely. That's B. Queen B. So. All right, so listen, moving on. Unless you want to say anything else, I'm gonna
No,
go
I
on
do
to the
not.
next
Not on
one.
that anyway.
Right, I know. I thought we was done on that. And then Diddy, man. I mean, we were saying last week that we broached it a little bit, and I was saying like he's been awfully quiet. Now there's a reason for it. He just was hit with another lawsuit from a young man in the industry this time. So, boy, Diddy, man, they're coming at him, boy. I'll tell you.
I don't know, man. It's just like it's just crazy. You know what I mean? Like so, you know, I I don't even know, man, because I don't know. I guess anybody could come out right now, right? And
I
say
mean,
anything at
you
this point.
Yeah, I mean, we broached it last week. My thing is just like you, like, why would you wait? Why would you wait? And the fact that people wait and then they see Cassie just got a shed load of money, you know what I'm saying? Is just, yeah, there's a lot of questions raised, but at the same time, there is a dark side of the industry which we're fully aware of. So but yeah, there's a lot of questions.
Yeah, I guess we'll see how that unfolds. Prayers
Yeah.
out to I'm assuming all the victims and allegedly the victims and prayers out to the Combs family. I mean,
Prayers out to exactly,
it's crazy,
exactly
man.
to,
Like,
to everyone involved because it's not, that's I mean, it's a mess, right? No one wants that mess. Period. Whether it's real, whether it's not, no one wants that mess. So definitely agree with that. All right, so let's get into the rest of the lineup for today. So we are going to discuss. Shout out to Lil Kim. Lil Kim has a new song out, "Love for Ya." It's a fire track. We're going to discuss that and her independent artist that she's backing, Tay Brown. So we're gonna get into that a little bit later. We got sad news. Wendy Williams. We're gonna discuss that. We're definitely sending our prayers out to her. Being diagnosed unfortunately with dementia and aphasia, I believe it is. But we're gonna kind of talk a little bit about that a little bit later.
yeah, man.
No,
Prayers out to Wendy
that's
too, man.
sad,
Like,
man.
man.
Sad.
I'm trying to understand. Yeah, I can't wait till we talk about that. Because the documentary thing is
Man, I did some research on that too.
I don't think it's showing her in the best light. You know what I'm
Not at
saying?
all.
Like I just don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not
I
at
don't.
all. Not at all. It's definitely not. So we're definitely gonna dive into that. We're also gonna Northwest. Shout out to Northwest, a very outspoken young girl. We're gonna discuss that a little bit. And Kim and the paparazzi and basically how North is kind of been dealing with it. Yeah. So we're gonna touch on that. We're also gonna speak Don Lemon. Shout out to Don Lemon. He had a big result, which we're gonna touch on as well. And also, actually, we're actually going to get into a lot today. Run DMC's murderers have been charged, finally charged. It's
Jam
been,
Master
over
Jay.
2. Yes. Yeah. It's actually, yeah, Run DMC. Yep. So we're going to talk about that. They finally been charged, 20 years to life. I know it was over a decade ago. So yeah, we're gonna discuss that.
Yeah, we also going we got to talk about these new sneakers that dropped
Shoes.
that these new Trump sneakers, man. Like I definitely want to see how people feel about that. You know, I don't know, man. It's crazy. I don't know, man. Like
Man, I know one
we definitely
thing.
go
I
talk
ain't
about the
walking.
old Trumpsters though.
I ain't walking in his shoes. No way. Man, get to him. You
Are
seeing
you
me
gonna
in there.
copy a pair?
Hell no. No. No,
They
no, no.
gold.
Listen, I do gold jewelry. That's about it. Okay. No gold Trump shoes. No.
All right,
Mm-mm.
all right, all right. Cool,
All right.
cool,
And then
cool.
we got one more thing as well. I feel like a very good, to touch on it too, because we have a lot of independent businesses. Shout out to all independent entrepreneurs, independent businesses out there, doing your thing. Really want to talk about how people seem to want everything for free. So we're gonna discuss that too. It's a very open
Oh
uh
yeah.
topic. So we're gonna touch in on that. But yeah, so that's the lineup. That's what we
Cool,
got for
cool,
you.
cool. So definitely excited about that. Shout out to Nitty G, the Don in
Oh,
the building. Hootie,
Nitty.
who? What's up?
Hey.
So, now let's go on and jump this thing off. I'm excited about these topics, man. Like, so, talk to me.
Actually, I gotta talk to you real fast before we do that. Actually, where's my write up? Where's my great report? Where's my good report that you was meant to do last week? I don't have it. Like, it's not been on my desk. It didn't come through the mail. You know, you said you was gonna write me up, and I was like, yeah, actually, I agree with you. Yeah, you should write me up an outstanding report. That's what you do. I'm still waiting. Just letting you know
Well, it's definitely not outstanding, and it's taken me quite some time because I got
You're
several
mean.
things to put on there or whatever. So trust me, the write up coming down the pipeline. Just be patient. It's coming.
He said it's definitely not outstanding. Boo! I got booyah. I got booyah. Mm-mm-mm.
All right, let's jump this thing off. So where we going?
Let's go to Lil Kim, right? Let's go Lil Kim. Lil Kim. So, what do you think of the track first and foremost? Let me know, Kano. What
It
do you think of the track?
is it her song or is it his
So
song
it's
featuring Lil
Tay Brown.
Kim?
It's Tay Brown featuring Lil Kim, and the track is
Okay,
called
so
Love.
that's her artist, right?
That's her artist. Mm-hmm. But I got
Okay,
some
so
tea. I got some tea on that though.
I definitely when I went check the video out too. I thought it was dope. I thought it was a dope vibe. I really was feeling it, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie. And Kim looked really good up in there. But I did kind of see them kind of. I seen them
Could
kind of close up in that thing though. You
canoodling
know,
a
it,
little
it,
bit.
it looked kind of organic, right? They ain't look like they was acting in that video. But I was feeling it though. I like the joint, to be honest with you.
I
I think he a dope little
absolutely,
artist.
yeah, I absolutely love the track. And yeah, the T is they are more than just, she's more than just his manager. So Lil Kim actually posted on her social media. It was his birthday, and she actually did a pic. There was three pictures of him, and there was a long write up. And she was saying, you know, she thanks God for organically bringing them together, and what they have, they just it's organically grown, and you know, she loves him with all her heart, and you know, so yeah, it's official that they are a couple as well as you know, manager and artist.
Wait, so how old is this guy?
Don't quote me on the age, but he's very young. He must be early 20s.
What?
Hmm. Yeah.
Well, I mean, shout out to them.
Shout out to them. You know, you never know. Love is love, right? So if they're happy in the moment, they're happy in the moment. If it lasts, it lasts, and if it don't, they're still happy. They're doing what makes them happy at this point in time, right? So I pray for her sake it
Yeah.
lasts.
My only thing is though, like, I mean, how's that gonna turn out though? Because I mean, he young, young in the
The
game, and
game coming up, all the yeah, you know, all the video vixens and all them things there. Yeah, so
uh,
who
I
knows?
think
But I'm praying for
maybe
Kip that it goes her way.
maybe she just maybe she just having fun.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
know what I'm
Maybe, you
saying?
know, who knows? No one knows apart from, you know, the two that are involved, right? So I do feel like this though, and I have to say it, I just feel like even it doesn't matter whether you're famous or not, man. It's okay to keep things away from social media. It's okay to not let everybody know. You get what I'm saying? What you treasure the most, right? I just that's how I am anyway. That's how I feel. But each to their own, you know, each to
So
their
what you
own.
think she jumped the gun on it?
I just think she should have just. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long they've, you know, whatever. But I just think, I don't know. I think I think just for being the, you know, the prolific figure that she is, and you know, I just feel like she should have just kept it. Yeah, probably just kept it to herself for a little bit. I feel, but that's my opinion. I don't know how long they've been, you know, more than manager and artist, but I just think like it's better because otherwise, you know, you got to deal with not heaven forbid if they do split, you got to deal not just with the backlash, but you got to deal with everything else, and not just that. When people see, people can only attack what they know, right? People can only attack what they know. If they don't know, they can't attack it.
Yeah, that's true. Love make you do some crazy things though. But
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like with her being seasoned in the game, Maybe you know what she might be doing? She might be doing that to catapult
I
his
was gonna say
career.
that too, actually.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I mean, because you know the media, you know, you got to feed the media something, give them something to talk about, and you
Yeah.
already know paparazzi's gonna be on it,
Hmm.
and you know that'll be something that could kind of be a boost in his career. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're using that as a as an angle. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's definitely been a thought of mine. Yeah, true. So, but good luck to them, man. I hope it lasts. Anybody that's in love, and really feeling, really feeling it, then I pray it lasts for you.
Right. Shout out to them, man. Congratulations.
Definitely. And that track is fire, man. That track, I love that track. They killed that track. One thing I will say with Lil Kim, she does evolve with the time. I will give her that. Round of applause for that, Kim, because she definitely evolves
Yeah,
with the
she
time in her music, man.
shout out to Lil Kim, man, for lasting the test of time, still doing her thing. You know what I mean? Definitely applaud that. You know, she's
Facts.
still in the game. You know what I
She's
mean?
still in the game, man. Yep. So yeah, man. So that's what I wanted to speak on with Lil Kim to open up. But yeah, I just feel as well that we're gonna. I think it's best to go into Wendy Williams now too. Very, she's such a legend as well. In the game and in her field of radio. I don't think people have understood how many songs, even Wendy, has broke when she was on the radio all those years. You get what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah.
so on top of obviously doing her talk show and everything, and I know there's a lot of people out there that have disdain towards her too, but as much as the people out there that do have the disdain, there's a lot of people that absolutely adore her too. And to me, I don't care how much you dislike someone, I would never wish this on anybody out, just like death. I wouldn't wish that on anyone, but she has been diagnosed with dementia, yeah, and aphasia. It's frontal temporal dementia. I don't know what type of dementia that is. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. But it's very, very sad. I watched a piece of the documentary the other day, and she was there with her niece. She was laid down, niece was sat opposite her, and she was basically saying, her niece was saying to her that the people that she's got around her are not good for her because she's paying these people that are around her, to help her and stuff. And her niece was saying, these people are not good for you. She feels like they're using her. So yeah, it's kind of a sad situation. And I agree with you, like with the documentary. Like I would like to know who
Yeah,
authorized
because that's my thing. Like if she's out of it,
that.
you
Yeah.
know, and she's not in her right mind, you know, well, who's putting the documentary out there? Like, you know, did she sign off on this? If she's not in the right mind, did she sign off on this? Who's profiting from this? Who's allowing her, who has her best interest in at heart,
Mm,
allowing her to be shown in that light?
right.
That's the thing that
Exactly.
bothers me about it. And then I was looking at some stuff too where, you know, a lot of people were saying like it's karma, you know, she did a lot of people wrong, blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
By airing their business,
I
right? By airing
yeah,
their business.
yeah, you know, but I mean, you know, to me it ain't really she's not really doing nothing no different than what nobody else is doing right now. Cause if you look at today's media right now, I mean, hell, everybody's airing everybody out.
I mean, look
It
at
seems like
YouTube.
that's all the content that's on
On
YouTube now.
YouTube, period. Exactly. So, like I said, like I just feel this way. I feel like no matter how much you don't like someone or whatever, man, it's something you just do not wish. In fact, you should just be praying for that person. You know what I'm saying? For the things that you don't like, that they are able to, you know what I mean, overcome those ways and be a better person. Like my mom always told me that, and it's true because yeah, I wouldn't this. You know what I mean? Like, but it is true
Yeah.
again, though. Well, it is true again. I say this all the time. You gotta be careful what you put out, right? Because what
Yeah,
goes
you
around comes
definitely got to do
around. So
that.
you gotta be mindful. Like everything has a price. Everything has a price. Everything will
Yeah.
come back around. It might not come back around straight away, but it will come around someday, and you will repay. So
Oh yeah. Like you I mean, you know, to me when you in this type of business, man, and you when you rising to the top, to me, you gotta you know, when you get up there to the top, you know, you're not gonna stay up there forever. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? At some
come down.
point, eventually, you got to come down. The plane got to come down. It's got to get fuel. You know what I mean? It's got to come down. And
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's the coming down part, while you were rising up, how many bridges got burned, how many people you messed over or whatever, because you got to come back down. So,
Thanks.
I guess on your rise to the top, I guess it's good to be mindful too the way you treat people, because, in this business we in,
It's
relationships is
paramount.
everything.
It really is.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I guess it's all about, that's the part where you get honored and get your star, star on the Walk of Fame, and all of the bells and whistles when you on your way down or whatever, or you just become a nobody.
Right. Hmm.
That ain't cool.
That ain't cool either.
You put in so much work, and then, but man, this business is crazy though, man. Like, to me, it's just,
This business really
it's
is.
crazy.
It really is. And then, you got some people as well who stay on the middle ground. Kudos to them, because when you stay on the middle ground, you ain't gonna, what I'm saying, apart from life taking you on that little roller coaster now and again of the ups and the downs, you pretty much stay pretty much, what I mean, on a level. But that's when you have to be very skilled to be able to do that too, right? Like, how,
Yeah.
what I'm talking about, like certain people who don't really do interviews. Look at Sade. She's never really one for interviews or letting people into her private life. Kendrick Lamar, you get what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
and they literally do what they do, and that's it. You don't hear them talking bad on people. You get what I'm saying? So
I
yeah,
definitely get it, but then also feel like at the same time, not doing interviews and stuff like that is a disservice to your fans, because especially now in the space that we're in right now, I do feel like interviews are important. Now, at the end of the day, you can control the energy, but I do feel like interviews are vital or and important, because it's just like, um the back in the days, it's just like with doing the record signings and stuff like that or whatever, and you got people lined up outside. I mean, people miss that nostalgia, man, being able to go out there and do a meet and greet, autograph signings and stuff like that. It's like we're moving so far away from creating the whole ambiance of the experience for the fan. You know what I'm saying? To me, I just feel like it's doing the game a disservice.
yeah, I do agree with that, but I do think it's smart as well not to do too many. Like, I mean, it's each to their own. It's whatever preference a person has, right? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Some people do a lot of them. Some people do them sporadically. You know what I'm saying? It's really whatever fits that person and how that person feels. But yeah, no, I agree with that too. It is a disservice to the fans, because obviously the fans want to see you. They want to know you. They adore you, right? So they want to know
Yeah.
everything. And yeah, so I just,
Well, I
again,
mean,
it just,
they won't know everything, because
no, but they
and
want to know
that to
everything.
me, they definitely, especially in the space we in now.
Right? Yeah,
But I feel like too that that's the part of the game that's missing, is the mystique.
it is
They,
very much
because the
so.
mystique element of it has been removed out of the game, to where it's like now everybody want to know everything. Everybody got to see everything. Hey, I'm getting ready to go over here. Hey, I'm about to eat this. Hey, we're over here. We over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, like,
Yeah,
what's
Mystique is
left?
important. Yeah, no, I'm an advocate for Mystique. I feel like less is more, guys. Less is more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Less is more or less. If you get it, then you do, and if you don't, I don't know what else to say. So,
Right, right.
mhm.
We're gonna go pay some bills, man. It's Vibe Talk with the one and only Strong Jewel and Kano the Don. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all keep it locked in. We're gonna go pay some bills. We'll be right back. It's Vibe Talk.
Talk.
Indelible. Sit if you dare to indulge in the unforgettable. Sit if you have the audacity to make a statement. Sit if you aspire to leave a lasting impression. Sip a wine that raises a glass to you. Indelible by Adina Howard. Salute.
Vibe Talk, we are back. Shout out to the beautiful, the one and only Adina Howard, man, and that new wine that she has
Oh
released
my
out
God.
there. Oh
We
my
got
goodness.
blessed. Hey, we got blessed with that.
Yeah,
We got
super
blessed with that.
blessed.
We
Shout
got
out to
that.
her.
You know what I'm saying? We got blessed with that sponsorship right
Did,
there.
big
Super super dope, man, and really value. And we appreciate the relationship that we have with Adina Howard. You know, we get to rub elbows with the who's
time.
who in the game. You know what I'm saying? And so
Yeah.
that right there is a blessing in itself.
Oh
But
man,
yeah, man, y'all make sure that y'all go and support the queen, and make sure y'all go
make sure
and
you're
get y'all indelible wine, man. I'm telling you, it's super,
there.
super dope, and you will definitely not be disappointed. So
Nope.
definitely, y'all make sure y'all go and support the queen, man. That's what we supposed to do. We supposed to
Exactly.
support
Support.
each other.
We
So
sure are.
yeah,
Yeah, that actually goes into another topic that I thought we could cover today. Support, right? We briefed on it last week. We were saying like how it's crazy how people want the love, right? They want the support, right? But you ain't gonna get it if you don't give it. Like we just said, like and I say all the time, like you gotta whatever it is you want, you have to put it out there, right? That means you have to be that way. If it's like in a relationship, right? If you're looking for a certain type of person to be a certain type of way, you gotta make sure you're that way. You get what I'm saying? Because you
right,
can't, it's not gonna work otherwise. So yeah, when it comes to like businesses, support, man. And when we say support, it's great. Like pulling up is fantastic, sharing is fantastic, liking is fantastic, commenting is fantastic. But listen, businesses, right? Independent businesses. Just because you're friends, just because so and so knows so and so, or so and so knows so and so, man. Listen, support them. You know what I'm saying? Don't expect stuff for free. If they want to give you stuff for free, that's different, right? But don't expect stuff for free. Come on. If you had a business or
well,
to the
give me
people
an
that
example because you seem a little bit passionate about this now. So give me like I mean, what you talking about?
So I'm talking about like, we have a radio show, we have the radio, we have a promotional company. Someone coming to me, say for instance, right, they want to interview. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We could send you the packages and stuff. But then basically turning around and saying, well, I don't have to pay, do I?
Mm, okay, so I
And
see
it's
where you
like,
going with this. Shout
and
out
it's
to
like,
Gabby.
shout out to Gabby in the building. And it's like, okay, well, like I don't know. I just feel like me, I would never do that to anybody. Anybody that knows me and knows how I am. Like I've never asked for free from anybody. I pull my money out, even if I say I'm going to support you, right? Even when there's been times when it's been a little bit hard and I've been trying to find money for other things. If I promise that I'm gonna support you, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is, and I'm gonna support you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna ask for free. And I don't see it any other way. So to me, when people come like at me a little bit sideways, or at my team, or my friends who have businesses, like it just shocks me, and it just makes me lose respect. It just makes me lose
Right.
respect, because it's like, you come on, like anybody who has anybody who is independently, what I'm saying, independently doing anything, whether you own a business, whatever it is, creating art, whatever, you should understand. And what I mean, you should actually say, yeah, she's right. It's different if someone offers you something for free. It's different, but don't ask for it. Like, don't
I
ask.
just think that when it comes down to it, man, it's like you know you I think everybody is, and this kind of ties into what I was saying last week, right? It's like everybody feels like they could do everything now. So now what happens is, if you really look at, like, okay, you got a brand, you got a business or whatever, you know, we got to start ciphering out our support, our followers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, are we doing, or are we just comfortable with the likes, or are we trying to actually build our brands and earn income off of the talents, or product that we're trying to move or whatever. Because at the end of the day, when you look at your followers, it's like if you got a bunch of creators as followers, of course they're not gonna support you. And it's a weird dynamic, but it's just so crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, everybody's a podcaster now. Everybody got a radio. Everybody an interviewer now. Everybody an artist. Everybody a producer. At this point, we don't even have no consumers.
I gotta talking about the interviews, but I gotta say this. I gotta say it because we as the team have spoken about it. Like, it's cool, like, to try anything, that's fine. But like, I just feel now there's so many people doing interviews. It's like, who is there gonna be left to interview? Like, everyone's doing interviews, so who's left to interview? Especially when it comes down to music, because and I'm not taking nothing away from no one, but there's a lot of artists, independent artists out there that do music but now doing interviews. You get what I'm saying? And that's cool. I understand the network building. I get that. Come on, like, that's I used to be an artist myself, and I crossed over into radio. But it's just, man.
I mean, it's one of them things.
But you gotta support people. Stop expecting to be interviewed for free just because you do interviews. You get what I'm saying? Just because you are an artist or whatever. I'm not just picking on artists, right? I love all independent artists and stuff, but I am gonna keep it real. Like, just because you're an artist and you have a radio show, you don't feel that you want to come on a show, right? You feel that you shouldn't have to pay. Why?
Right.
Why? You get what I'm saying? It's different if you're invited on. That's a different story, because whatever platform it is invited you. That's because they are asking you to come on. You get what I'm saying? So I just
the difference. The thing with it is, like, I look at it like this. You know what I mean? It's one of those things to where it's like, we got to kind of look at ourselves and our brands and us as creators as well, because at the end of the day, we have to stop devaluing our product, our brands, we got to stop doing it, because at the end of the day, if somebody don't value your brand enough to respect your prices, because you're not going to go to, nobody else's business and, try to get, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I mean, we even narrowed this thing down to just trying to make the services affordable for people. You got some people who just starting off in the game. I mean, we've been artists. We know what it's like to try to get in the game, and you don't really have a lot of bread or whatever. I get that, but like, at the end of the day, when somebody if you reach out to somebody and inquiring to get on a show or whatever the case may be, and they quote you their price or whatever, I mean, you got to respect that. So it's like, at the end of the day, we don't have to entertain these type of people. We got to find our market, find our demographics. There's a bunch of people out there that need what we have to offer.
Mm-hmm.
And
I gotta say this real quick too. I think like, if somebody if you're asking for a quote, right, and someone's quoting you a price, right, I think that, like you just said, like, with our platform is different. We were independent artists. We understand the struggle. We are the only station that really understands the struggle, and we really are, how can I say it? We assist, right? We have our services, but we make packages affordable based on budgets, right? So I just think it's very disrespectful if you come in it, if you go into a business and you're asking them what their price is, they're telling you what the price is, then you're coming back, but you're saying, well, I'll only pay this. And then you're putting a price lower than what they've told you. Like, that's not gonna garner you respect. Like, that's really not, because it's a different story if you say, well, you know what, I'm a little bit short, you get what I'm saying? Because then you're leaving it open to the business to offer you a reduction. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But to turn around and say, well, I have this, and I'm not paying no more than that. Like,
right.
No.
I definitely get that. Fat said, we got a comment. Fat said, people should get paid to tell a story, but if you're trying to promote yourself and you're a business, you have to pay.
Mm-hmm. I'm into that. Clap that up.
That's just what it is.
Thanks.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this whole support thing, because you got to look. This it's just a weird space that we're in right now in 2024, and I mean it's been weird since social media hit. Because it's like now, and I always say it's a gift and a curse, man. Because like at the end of the day, you know, you got a bunch of fans. You got some people who on there just support for support. They gonna support you if you support them or whatever. My thing is, why follow me? Why are we even following each other at the end of the day? Why are we following each other? If we're not really supporting each other, what's the point in following somebody just to get a follow?
Yeah.
I mean, you can go buy followers now if you just want to have a bunch of followers. You can go, but I mean, people really want to have the if you got 13,000 people, just imagine that translated into $1.
I know.
$1 a follower. That's $13,000.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So why are we following each other? And that's the weird dynamic. If you're not following somebody and you really supporting them, you know what I'm saying? And support ain't always monetary. It's like at the end of the day, if you ain't really rocking with, what they have to offer, why are you following them?
Exactly.
Shout out to the one and only PJ in the building. PJ say things were weird before social media. Now I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. Maybe bizarre real land.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to that.
Shout out to PJ, definitely. I'm telling you, man, you gotta show love to grow love, and that means putting your hand in your pocket and supporting people. And it's not, I know you stated it's not just about money. It's really not. Like, and I gotta shout out everybody that supports us. There's thousands of people that are really heavy supporters of ours, and we really do love you guys, for real. And I just hope that what we're saying is, and I know it is because of the conversations that I've had, it's what a lot of people are thinking, with businesses, like, if you really support and you love the hat, you love the hoodie, you love the t-shirt, buy it. You get what I'm saying? Like, buy it. It's what,
I ain't gonna lie, you a big advocate on that. Like one of the people that I personally know that literally got a house full of people's merch that you purchased. Shout out to you, man.
Thank you.
Like, you will drop the money to support somebody in a heartbeat, man. I'm not gonna lie, me, I get a lot of stuff sent to me and stuff like that, and you do as well. I really appreciate that. And shout out to Mosquito. He's another one.
For God's sake, yeah.
Shout out to Fat too. And I want to touch on this because Fat is one of the type of people who, I'm not gonna lie, when I first met him, our first introduction, I think I paid for studio time.
Right.
Somebody introduced me. Somebody introduced me, told me about how dope his studio was and all of this stuff, and I needed to record, and that's how we met. And I think I paid that time, and I think when I met him, we recorded. I may have went back another time, but we've been stuck together ever since. And it's like the love, the respect. He'll do anything for me, and I'll do the same thing for him. And I think that when that mutual aspect of it comes into play, I think there's an understanding on what we're trying to do, and a respect for the game. Same thing with you. You know what I mean? Like, that was what was amazing about you. When we met online. You know what I'm saying? And I found your page through somebody else or whatever. And I just seen you were over there doing some dope stuff, and I was feeling your energy. The support was there, and we just started supporting each other, but not just following each other, but really advocately supporting each other.
Yeah, oh man.
So I think that's where people are missing the boat at, with understanding really what support really is and how important it is to people that's online who really grinding every day, displaying their brands and putting the work in.
Right. Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. Definitely no. And again though, I just I just appreciate you too, because again, you were just from the very beginning like a sincere supporter. It was deeper than just like you said, just the likes and in the comments. You get what I'm saying? Like you really were
Right.
reaching out like on a mentor, on a mentorship with me, and it was dope, you know what I'm saying? So and then look where we are now. We merged businesses and we're here business partners. So and we're here doing Vibe Talk. Shout out to everyone tuned in. So definitely one of the biggest, if not the biggest blessing that's happened to me, especially not just in my life, but definitely in this entertainment business. And yeah, I just give thanks to God every single day. So thank you to you and our wonderful team. I love you guys.
Absolutely, man. So now, y'all, we're going to get ready to go over to a new element that we're adding into the fold, which is Juice News. And we're going to get into it right now. Y'all make sure y'all stay rocking with us, man. It is Vibe Talk with Kano the Don, Strong Jewel, Kano the Don. Y'all keep it locked in. Vibe Talk.
Here we are. We got some news for you today. Okay. Man, it was kind of hard actually to decipher which ones I wanted to talk about because you know how it is, right? There's all this everything coming up in the feed every day. There's all this different news. So listen, we're gonna start off with shout out to Don Lemon, man. Don Lemon, for those of you that don't know, used to be on CNN, right? He used to be on CNN, and actually he started to host a morning show on CNN. But unfortunately, what happened was he was actually fired February 2023. What it was, for those that don't know, so I'll break it down a little bit. Lemon received backlash for comments that he made about Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley being past her prime, and that prompted CNN to actually fire him. So subsequently, since obviously there's been a case going on in court, and the great news is Don Lemon was actually granted a settlement and paid a settlement of 24.5 million from CNN. So congratulations to Don Lemon. What do you think about that, Kano?
Oh my God. What I think about it, I think it's a blessing, man. Why none of that stuff never happened to me, man? Like I
Man,
just, man, I can't get a lawsuit. I can't get. I mean, like, man, people are coming
listen,
up, man.
that's funny you should say that, right? Because I was like, disclaimer: nobody wants to get fired. It's not good to get fired, right? When you're doing your 9 to 5s. But listen, fire me all day, okay? If I can take you to court and I can get 24.5 million. In fact, you can fire me probably 20 times. So I'll times that by 20. Go to court 20 times 24.5 million. You do the math, okay? Okay.
Hey, that
Yeah,
brother right there is set, man. Shout out to Don Lemon, man. Like, man, let me
man.
borrow something,
I
brother. You
love
know
him.
that brother from Louisiana, man. We
Yes.
Louisianians, man.
No,
Holla
yeah.
at me, man. We gotta try to reach out to Can
We're
you
gonna
reach
get
out to
him on.
Don, man, and see if
Yeah.
we can get him on the show?
Yeah, we gotta get him on the show, man. So yeah, congratulations, Don. I mean, you yes, it's so dope as well. In February, Black History Month. Super, super dope, man. There was some really dope news. So yeah, congratulations. He literally don't have to work another day in his life. He
Hey,
can invest that money in full bag.
PJ
Go on.
say PJ say Lemon gets crazy when he get on them drinks.
He do. He really do. But that's what I love about him though. He's so raw and real in himself. And he was even like that on CNN, man. This is so dope. It's so dope. That's what I
Yeah,
love about him. I love the realness. Man, so yeah,
yeah.
so more Jews news. Let's get back in. Oh, someone else saying something else?
Don PJ say Don sent a super chat. I know that's right, my brother. Oh, PJ, wow. Shout out to PJ, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Shout out to PJ. All right, so our next one, okay? Next news it's good news, but it's sad news. It's a very tricky one. This one it's very very tricky. So, the godson and childhood friend of Run DMC star Jam Master Jay have been convicted of his murder in New York City more than 2 decades ago. Carl Jordan, 40, and Ronald Washington, 59, targeted the musician at his recording studio after being cut out of a drug deal. The trial heard. So yeah, they were finally convicted. They're facing 20 years to life in prison. Now, like I said, it's good news, but it's sad news, right? It's good news that they've been convicted, but it's sad news that that's his own people, his own, you know what I'm saying, his own family around him. Like,
Wait. So you're telling me that Jam Master Jay's nephew was a part of getting him knocked off? Like they done that?
The godson.
The godson behind a drug deal?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep. Isn't that
That's
crazy?
sad.
It's
That's
really
really sad, man. Like that's what we succumb to.
That's sad. That's why they say you got to be very, very mindful whether you're famous or not, whether you're in the industry or not. Be very, very mindful about the people that you trust and have around you, and and be careful. Not just trust, just be careful what you tell people and what you say, because you think you might be telling someone and they're going to be happy for you the whole time they're plotting your demise right in front of you. It's sad.
Right. Now that's
It's sad.
crazy because it's like, that's exactly what, isn't it crazy how it's to the point now to where it's like you find yourself enjoying being by yourself.
Yeah.
You just find
Yeah,
yourself enjoying being by yourself now.
mm-hmm. That's why
You
you
don't
have.
have you don't have a lot of friends no more. You don't go out no more. You don't do a lot of the things you used to do or whatever. I mean, I know it's growth, but I'm just saying at the same time, I have really gotten into a place to where I'm kind of happy by myself.
Ditto.
I'm not
I've
gonna
been there
snake
for a
myself
while.
out. I'm not gonna get into it with myself.
Hmm.
Um, I'm actually happy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you just can't trust people no more.
You really can. You really, really can. That's why, it's not the quantity, it's the quality. It's not the quantity of people you have around you, it's the quality of the people you have around you. You can literally have 20 people around you and mm, ain't no one really solid, right? But then you can have one
Right.
person around you and man, top tier. You don't really need anyone else. Like it's really like that. Like I'm not saying everybody. Some people have two, three. Well, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta be careful, man. So I don't know what it is. People seem to think, or not everybody, but the more friends you have, the greater you are. But in essence, not really, because really they're not all your friends. Like that's the hard reality. And as you get older and you've experienced life, you find that out. Some people find out early, some people find it later on. But I'm actually definitely, I agree with you, Kano. I've been way happier. No disrespect to nobody. My people are my people. I love y'all. You know that. But they know me. They know she's happy when she's on her own. Like you don't really hear from her. She good because I absorb too much energy. That's another thing. Like I really absorb people and energies and stuff. So I have to keep my little self protected.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna even lie. Today's time, man, you gotta protect your energy. I ain't gonna lie
Facts.
because mental health is a thing. It's a real thing, and it's crazy because it's like, man, it's like you're not even really even close to family as much either. Sadly enough, it's just like you just kind of by yourself. You know what I mean? And to me, I guess it's just getting to know me better,
Yeah.
understanding me, so I can really, because I'm really into this protecting my energy type thing or whatever, um, because nowadays I'm telling you, like, it's so many. It's so many things out there right now. Them spirits are out there right now, man. And I'm talking about if you ain't protected and got your armor on, man, them
Facts.
spirits will get on you, man, and have you stressed out, looking crazy
They'll
around
chew
here,
you up. Yeah.
demotivated, uninspired, don't
Chew
want to
you
do
up.
nothing.
Mm-hmm. It's true. It's true. And then again, though, as well, again, and I've learned this in life. Sometimes you might not have a whole bag of people around you. It might be one person. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? So you gotta be very, very selective. And I think though, with experience and time, you learn to. It just depends on. Again, people are different, so it depends on the how can I say it, the spirituality level of a person and how in tune they are with themselves as to how they read other people and read energies, right? Because if you're not really in tune, you'll allow the wrong person to come around you if you're not aware of what narcissism even is, and all those things. So yeah, that's a whole nother topic, probably, that we can decipher more another time, especially when we got a guest on. But yeah, that definitely, yeah, it's definitely a skill. I think some people do learn it quicker and some people take a little bit longer to learn it, but once you've mastered that and you know yourself, then you can pick up on the energies, and what I'm saying, you appreciate that alone time, and then when it's right. You'll know when it's right.
Right. I definitely agree with you on that, man. Vibe Talk, shout out to the one and only Casper in the building.
That's what.
Look like
That's what Kiss.
Casper is in the building. Casper has pulled up, man. Shout out to
Hey,
PJ. Shout out to Mr. Lawton. Shout out to MM19832. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Shout out to everybody that's on the gram that may be
shout out to
tuning in right
everybody.
now.
Yeah.
Yo, we gonna go pay some bills, man. It's Vibe Talk. Y'all already know how the business go. Y'all keep it locked in, man.
It's the Vibe Queen from the Vibe Show 97.9 FM. Listen, if you haven't checked out the station yet, I don't know what happened. Make sure you head to www.thevibeshow979.net. www.thevibeshow979.net. We play the very, very best and not less of industry and independent artist music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if you want top tier promotional services on all levels, we are your one-stop shop for all your promotional needs. Once again, make sure you head over to the station at www.thevibeshow979.net, www.thevibeshow979.net. Check out the service deck, and if you have any questions or queries, feel free to hit me up at sjthevibeshow97.9fm at gmail.com, sjthevibeshow97.9fm at gmail.com. You already know what time it is. Vibe Talk. Make sure you go and check out the station, y'all.
Definitely. You know what's crazy, man? People don't realize that we syndicated.
I
I
know.
don't think I don't
I
think
see all
people
the time.
realize that we syndicated. All these artists are weird in a way. It's crazy because it's like
Mhm.
you come over there, you get services, you do all of this stuff, you reach out to us, you get your stuff in rotation, you do all of those great things, spend your hard-earned money, you do all of that stuff, and then guess what? You got your music in rotation, everything is good, and guess what? You don't even promote your own music.
It don't make sense. It don't make
That's
sense
the
because
weirdest
it
thing
is
to me.
the
Why wouldn't you promote your
people know.
own music? You don't even tell nobody you got your music on the radio. You don't tell nobody to request your music. It's the weirdest thing to me, man, and I see
With
that a lot. So to me, um, I, I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words when it comes down to that because if I got my song in rotation on the radio, I'm telling everybody, hey man, look, go request my music.
But that's another. But then you know what? That kind of gets me back onto the topic that we were on earlier, right? Shout out to everybody who does invest in themselves and has paid to put their music on rotation, right? Shout out to y'all.
Right.
But it doesn't make sense, like Kano said, and like we speak about. You paid this money to have it on rotation, but guess what? You're not letting no one know to go. Why would you even spend the money? It don't make sense. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, at least if you spend the money, like, get your money's worth. You feel me? I do. I make sure I
Maybe
get my
they just got it like that.
man.
Maybe they
Maybe
did.
maybe
Maybe
they
they just
do.
got it like that.
Maybe they
You know
do.
what it is? Everybody think they Hollywood, man. Like just because you got a song on Instagram, on YouTube, doesn't mean you've made it.
I know. I
Like you
know.
still got to put the work in. That doesn't mean that you own because you just dropped a new video. It kills me. Like artists don't really know how much work it takes to actually get a record out. I mean, like really out. I'm not talking about on Spotify, Apple
You mean like
Music,
to hit the
YouTube.
billboard
I'm
even, or
talking
have a
about
chance. Yeah.
really get it out there, really invest the money into promotion and marketing,
Mm-hmm.
and really hit the streets and really get your music out there
Right.
because you know what I'm saying?
I know
It's
exactly what you're
it's
saying.
not it's not enough just having it streaming.
It's not. It's really not. And you're not gonna get the streams if you don't tell anybody to go and request it.
I don't understand it, man.
That idiot. Because the thing is, if it's on Spotify, that's the thing though. Real quick, before we run out of time. Like, if it's on Spotify, everyone's like, "Yeah, go run it up, run it up, run it up." Why are you run it up when it's on the radio? Why are you not sending the link out? Like, go run it up, request. Like, syndicated, licensed FM, royalty paying syndicated radio station. Okay, which I say all the time on the show, all the time on the radio show, on the review radio show.
I don't get it. But you know what I'm interested. We got people that's tuned in right now. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Shout out to people that's commuting right now who working that late night shift, might be heading to work or heading from work or whatever, man. Shout out to y'all, man, tuned in. I want to know though. I want to know how y'all feel about these new joints they got these shoes that just dropped, and I'm anxious to know people's thoughts on these or whatever, because I just think that it's buffoonery. I think that this has gone to a whole nother level. I don't understand it. How do y'all feel about, they got this guy that paid $9,000 for the new Trump sneakers?
No, they even have the freaking "Make America Great Again" flat. Duh. Oh, nah. 9,000? Man, he tripping.
The dude paid $9,000 for these
tripping,
joints.
tripping. Like,
I mean, what y'all think though? Y'all feeling these joints? I mean, $9,000 for these joints.
Yo,
I mean, they got check out the detail though. But check out the detail. They got the flag on it. They got the big T on it. They gold. They got the big T on it for Trump. They got the peanut butter soles at the bottom. The white trim on them joints. I'm just saying, like, what are y'all thoughts on this though? Like, seriously, I mean, this is on the next level, man. Like, I don't understand it at all. Like, I'm confused.
Well, you already know my thoughts.
No, I don't know your thoughts.
I told you my thoughts. Didn't I already discuss this? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm tripping right now. Listen, never. I don't care if that was the last shoe on this earth. I'm not walking in Donald Trump's shoes. I'm just not doing it.
If they was, come on now, the last shoe now. Come on
the last
now.
shoe. No,
you're taking it too far now. If that was the last shoe.
The
last shoe on earth.
I'm not doing
I'm just
it.
saying, the last shoe on earth, and you needed something to walk in. You wouldn't put on a pair of Trump. You just gonna barefoot it out.
I'm a barefoot it out. Period. Actually, I didn't, like I said last shoe. I didn't last shoe. It's actually a sneaker. It's actually a sneaker. But anyway, let me not get too technical. But yeah, last shoe on earth. No, I'm not doing it. No, thank you. I'll go barefoot. Or I will make my own, man. I'll make my own.
There's nothing to make. There's nothing to make. These are literally the last.
I don't care.
These are literally the last pair of shoes that you protect your feet.
I stand on my decision. I'm not doing it. Period. I'm not doing it. Last shoe, whatever. Last sneaker, shoe, whatever. Not doing it.
I think you're taking it too far. The last shoe. My brother, I think he paid US dollars, if I'm not mistaken. I do think he paid $9,000 for these joints, like, for real. This is crazy.
I'm really taking
Would y'all rock them though? Y'all let us know in the comments, man, if y'all would rock these joints. If they were the last pair of shoes that you could protect your feet with. Jules said that she would not rock them if they were the last pair of shoes.
No.
So you're not feeling them joints at all, like nothing about them. You don't
Do
like
I
the
look like
gold.
do I look like I'm feeling any part of them shoes?
Why? Why you not feeling? Because they Donald Trump shoes. What if they was Obama shoes? You would rock them?
No, I wouldn't rock them either.
What if
I
they
don't
was
like
Kano
that.
the Don shoes?
No, I wouldn't rock them even not looking like that. Sorry, Kay. Nah. Kay would never put out a pair of shoes like that.
Damn, you wouldn't even rock Kano the Don shoes.
Not looking like that. Hell to the no. No.
Casper, Fat, PJ.
Help
Would
me
y'all
out.
rock those? Would y'all rock? How y'all feel about them new Donald Trump shoes? MM19832 MM, would you rock the Donald Trump shoes? PJ, would you rock the Donald Trump shoes? Anybody on the gram right now that's tuned in or commuting in your cars or whatever, would you rock the Donald Trump shoes? Those new joints are out right now. Would you rock those joints?
Listen, you know what they say, right? Silence speaks volumes. I think that's telling you what you need to know. All right? Silence speaks volumes.
Julia Gomez Cook, shout out to the lovely Julia is in the building. Julia said to give me a pair, baby.
Oh, go on, Julia. Julia loving them.
Oh, that's Mo. That's Mo.
Oh, that's Mo.
Shout out to the one and only Mo in the building right now. What's up, Vibe Show? Mo is in the building. Mo, would you rock those shoes? Julia says she'll rock them.
Yeah, I would.
She
Mo,
say,
would you
give me a
rock
pair.
I'm not rocking them. Less shoe enough. No, thank you. I'm good. Anyone comment anything else?
I don't know. I think you Mo said I rock anything. Ugh.
Oh, okay. Ladies. I'm the only lady that's like, nope, not if there's the last shoe on earth.
So
I'm not changing my
I don't
mind.
know.
I'm not changing my
I
mind.
think you would. Come on. Mo said, come on, everything looks good.
No, you haven't
Mo
seen
in joking mode right
Oh,
now.
oh, you gotta see him.
Oh, y'all want to put the shoes back up again?
Bust them up on the screen real quick.
All right, so let me show y'all these exclusive
Yo.
Donald Trump joints that just dropped.
Lord.
What are y'all thoughts on these joints? Literally.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I already said enough.
Huh?
I said I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I already said enough. I'm waiting to see what everyone else is saying.
All right, let's go to the comments, man. Let's get the comments up. I want to see what's going on here. Okay, so Julius say fire.
Oh, I can finally see the comments. Go on. I can see the comments. Yes. Okay.
Okay, so Mo said, hey, the floor can get hot and cold.
Hold on, PJ. I gotta read PJ. PJ said the homeless would give it back. Oh, PJ.
Wow.
What? Oh my god. Yo, that's hilarious.
I take it nobody's excited about Mr. T running again, huh?
PJ said, I hope the buyer wasn't Don Lemon.
Oh,
and then yo, check.
man.
PJ said, yes, only if someone forced me at gunpoint. Woo! You see? Thank you, PJ rocking with me on that one. If someone held me at gunpoint, I might have to consider putting them on. That's the only time, P. That's a good one. That might be the only time. Other than that, no. No.
Well, you said that if they were the last
Here we
pair
go.
on.
Yes, I said that.
You said that. Now you're adding another element in it, saying because PJ said
I'm allowed to do that. If someone held me at gunpoint.
No, you made your statement already. That
What?
was
So
that was
okay.
locked in.
All right, nah, hold up.
That was locked in.
Hold
right?
up. So you rather someone shoot me in my head than me eat my words and just put the shoes on so I don't get shot in the head. All right, thanks, Kay. I see where you at. I see where you at with it.
First
Yeah.
of all, you're
Uh,
putting words in my mouth. That's not what I said.
we
Okay.
playing.
Let's
We
just be
playing.
clear. I did not say that. Fat put up a strong
There
arm,
you
so
go.
I'm assuming I think Mr.
You would,
Lawton's gonna rock him. I think he's gonna rock him.
Queen, you would look hot in those shoes with your hot pants. Julia. I love you, Julia. You're so funny. Oh, boy.
Julian say Julia Gomez cooks Mexican food.
That's
Well, all
cute.
right.
She said, Queen, you would look hot in those shoes with your hot pants. So funny. What, some little
Yo,
gold hot pants? Gold. Oh, you want me to wear the American flag hot pants? Ooh. I don't know how to do it.
oh, that's interesting.
What's
That's
that?
interesting.
What's that?
Look, we're gonna go pay some bills right quick, man. I'm talking, it's getting crazy here. It's getting crazy. It's
Yo.
Vibe Talk, man. We're gonna be back with our closing remarks, man. Y'all keep it locked in. It's Vibe Talk.
Indelible. Sit if you dare to indulge in the unforgettable. Sit if you have the audacity to make a statement. Sit if you aspire to leave a lasting impression. Sip a wine that raises a glass to you. Indelible by Adina Howard. Salute.
Shout out to Dina Howard, man, and Indelible. Make sure you check that wine out. Ooh.
Absolutely. Y'all make
Yeah,
sure y'all go and follow Adina Howard at
Dina
the
Howard.
real Adina Howard on the gram. She definitely would appreciate that. She does follow
Follow-
back as well. Definitely exciting venture that she's on. She just dropped that new red wine. Definitely you guys definitely should get up on that, man. I'm talking about it's exclusive.
Make sure y'all follow the page Indelible too. She has the page for the wine, so make sure you follow her and follow the page.
So, Jew, man, it's been a good night. In
Yes.
closing, what are your closing remarks here?
My closing remarks. It's been a fantastic night. Thank you to everyone for pulling up. As my team know, I was very flustered, been flustering. It was a flustery day for me today.
Yeah, you
But
got a problem, man. For real, your energy was low.
I know my energy was super low, but as soon as I sat down, my team fixed me up, and we all good, and I'm on the screen, and it's been amazing. I love you guys. I felt like it was dope today as well. A lot of different more topics this week. We're gonna have a lot more next week. Jews news, I'm loving it, man. So look out for more Jews news next week. But yeah, that's my closing remarks. Love everybody. Thank you so much for pulling up. Make sure as well that you go check out the station and all that good stuff. And again, you gotta show love to grow love. So just remember that what goes around comes around. You get it how you give, so get it how you live. It's all about the energy, the synergy you give. And as Kano always says, more love, less hate makes the world a better place.
I think I can speak for myself. I really appreciate that love. That write up is almost complete.
Oh yeah,
I will. I will be
you
delivering
gotta
that
read it out on here.
soon.
To everybody, tell him he has to read the report out live on Vibe Talk. Okay. 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 Thank you.
I mean, you want all that stuff out there. I mean, hey, I don't have a problem with
Because it's gonna
displaying
be
this.
good. We ain't worried about it. Like you tripping talking about a bad report. Whatever, Trevor. Whatever. He hasn't done it yet,
Any
Monica. He ain't done it yet.
anyway, it's coming. It's
But
coming. Trust
have
me.
a blessed week, rest of the week, everybody. Make sure you stay safe. Go on. Sorry.
Yes, I just want to just tell everybody, man. Look, whatever you do, make sure that you stay prayed up
Oh man, to that.
before you do. anything, man. If you open your eyes up every day, you should be thanking the higher power, man. Like, because a lot of people are just dropping. A lot of people not waking up, man. So I think that we should try to focus more on the things that we do have, the blessings that we do have. Because, man, when we be thinking we don't have everything that we want, man, if you look around, we do have everything that we need.
Amen.
We do have everything that we need. You know what I mean? And I think that we should start being thankful for. I think we should really make it a practice to start being thankful for the blessings that we do have, because we are blessed. And I mean, just on our commutes and our travels, and we look around, man, we see homeless people, we see people with less than what we have. So I think that we should stop complaining so much and whining and crying, including myself, and start focusing on the things that we do have, because we are extremely blessed every day to be able to provide, man, and make an honest living. So that's a practice that I'm working on myself, just being thankful for where I'm at in my life right now, because everything is written already. So I'm just trying to be thankful and happy where I'm at right now. And it's not the easiest thing, because we all feel like we should be more ahead, and we looking around and seeing other people that, you know, maybe a couple steps ahead of us or whatever. But I'm just encouraging everybody, as I'm closing out, to just let's start being thankful for what we have, man, right now, because we got everything that we need. And in due time, when it's our season, we're gonna get what we want. So in closing, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support. The show will get better and better and better as time goes on, and y'all just hang in there with us. Just hang in there. It's gonna get better. We got some amazing guests that we got lined up. It's gonna be an amazing show. We're gonna give away some things. We're gonna try to give away some things every episode. But, you know, we're just getting everything together, trying to build a following up. So thank y'all so much. Y'all, please share this, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed, turn on those bell notifications so you can be notified. And again, we're going to be doing some giveaways. We're going to try to do a giveaway every episode. Might be something big, might be something small, but we giving away is the thought that counts sometimes, you know. So thank y'all again for all the love and support. It's Vibe Talk. We will see y'all again next Tuesday, 7 Central, 8 Eastern time. I'm Kano the Don, and that is the lovely, lovely Strong Jewel. Y'all already know the vibes. It's Vibe Talk. We love y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Jew, do you have anything else that you want to say before we close out of this thing?
I love you all, man. Have a blessed week. Praying for everybody, man. Stay up, stay positive, keep pushing, man. And we'll see you next Tuesday. Mwah. Bye.
We got a comment that just dropped in there too. What
shoes.
Julie say? Oh my God, give away some gold shoes. Oh my God, you just can't make this stuff up, man.
You can't make this up. You know what? That's a good point. We might have to see if you want to sponsor the show. Good one, Julia. But I'm not rocking the shoes. David.
Well, you reach out to Mr. T and see if we can make that happen, man. We love y'all. It's Vibe Talk. We are out of here, man. Peace.